Morning, this meeting is being recorded and we're echoing.
I have the microphone on you,
Pardon?
the microphone in front of you.
What about it?
That's why you're echoing.
Oh, should I stop talking?
No.
How about we do the pledge then?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, wow, interesting day, I almost got drowned coming in.
Yeah.
Then I did a Mary Poppins with the wind. Okay, Joanne, it's all yours.
Okay,
Oh, I did that before that.
You did?
Oh, did I? So this meeting is being recorded.
yeah. Okay, I make a motion to approve the minutes for March 8th, 2024.
Second?
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve the executive board meeting for March 8th, 2024.
Second?
You weren't there, were you?
Oh, that's right, I can't even.
Oh, I forgot to put that in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you do that?
So we have to revote those two.
Am I echoing? I hear.
A little bit.
Yeah, that
Okay.
can't be from the mic.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyways.
So yeah, we need to redo
okay.
those two
So he abstains, I make it unanimous.
on both.
Yes.
Okay, make a motion to approve FY 2024 levy 2023 motor vehicle commitment number 8 in the amount of $270.18.
Second?
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve FY 2024 levy 2024 motor vehicle commitment number 2 in the amount of $193,379.73.
Second?
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve motor vehicle abatements for the month of March in the amount of $4,228.53.
Second?
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve the boat excise abatement for 2023 in the amount of $15.
Wow.
Second?
Unanimous.
We're up
Big
to-
dollars.
We're up to old business.
Well, apparently there's none.
Okay.
So new business, we're still doing the cyclicals. I think they're almost done.
Really?
They're really going through them quickly, and they did some of my building permits.
And they what?
They're doing my building permits too. And then we have everything in now that we need for real estate exemptions. Anything coming in now will need to be denied, because the cutoff date was March 31st.
Those poor people.
We don't ever get any in after that date, so.
Oh, we don't? Oh, good. Well, you do a great job of making sure the elderly get them so that they,
Yeah,
they don't forget.
We bug them if they don't. We call them, we send a letter.
Yep. I don't know how many towns do that, but boy, I'll tell you, that is a wonderful thing that we do in Dudley. Now, the problem is you don't know people that do qualify if they've never come to us.
Well, one year I did get a list from Aura, and I called every single person that was 71,
Really?
Wow.
and to check to see if they would qualify.
How many did you pick up?
Not many. A lot of them were over in the income of the assets, so.
Yeah.
And I did go down in the senior center and talk about it too, telling them all the different exemptions that were available. So word of mouth.
Did you ever start
No.
No, okay.
That's one of my goals, to get that done if I can
Okay.
ever get caught up.
How are we doing getting caught up?
Well, the cyclicals kind of
Yeah, I know.
add so much, and
Yep.
I finally just finished up all the abatements, so get rid of those. So is the 10th good for everybody?
Now, I'm gonna be away.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine, as long as you got two.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
Just so informational, if you get a chance, watch a couple of the Economic Development Committee meetings. We have had the planning, regional planning coming before in a group working on that downtown area. What a beautiful job and recommendations they have come on how to make that more.
Where is that downtown area?
Down by Stevens Linden.
Oh, okay.
That whole triangle, West Main Street.
Over
Coming
here.
around- Yeah.
Yeah.
Really interesting stuff that they've proposed, even simple things like different kind of signage to make it nicer, some of the beautification, but they are really sharp people. They do such great research. Just watch it even and look at a simple thing like the way a sign is made instead of entering Dudley, how the different towns use historic things, and simple, shouldn't be hugely expensive, but they are really smart people to watch. It's very interesting to have them come before us, and they're always on target. They came
to one of the economic development meetings?
Yeah, well, they've come to like 4, because they've been, but it's really interesting stuff to watch what they present. That it's realistic, it's not pie in the sky,
Yeah,
like we've had
right.
people who wanted the old library turned into an art center, well, there's no money to do that. Things that are feasible
What-
and would be nice.
What is happening with Stevens? I've seen a sign up there for a long time.
I don't know,
Aren't they looking for investors?
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
that's
waiting for money.
that's the problem. I mean, we've seen half a dozen, maybe 10 plans, they all fell through because of financing.
No, actually, the original ones, because I was involved with them, there would have been beautiful condos there, we couldn't get water and sewer.
No, really?
No
Going
kidding.
back 15 to 20 years, there would have been
Oh, that's when
nice
Levine or somebody was, yeah.
townhouse-style condos. It was
remember that.
really quite
Wow.
interesting, Conrad. Would have been like all the other towns have developed mill units.
So how are we getting town sewer and water now?
I guess we
From
are.
Webster?
I don't know. I don't know.
We could have had IPG too, had we put water up there.
I know that. I know.
Yeah,
But there was plenty of water, that's what their
No.
main complaint,
No.
or their main
No,
concern
no.
was.
And we have that moratorium now on the sewers for.
I know they've been looking for wells for years.
Yeah.
I found a spot in West Dudley
I remember.
with a gazillion gallons of water. It was in an old mill area, and there may have been contamination, but they never followed through on it.
Yeah.
We could have sold water to Charlton, I mean, it just,
Who owned it? Did the town own it?
no,
No,
no. I represented the seller.
I remember when that came about.
I mean, and they found, I can't believe how much water they found. And they just didn't go forward with grants or anything to,
They didn't have the right people in at the town.
no, that we did not have the right people in the water department. You're absolutely right.
Well, I think we're at an interesting time, even with people with their real estate. They better pay attention to it, because I don't know how you and I are alive with all the environmental things we grew up with and inhaled.
Drinking
and-
water out of garden
I
hoses?
mean,
My
I can't
God.
get through a transaction without something being wrong with a house. I mean, people will be absolutely crazy the next few years on everything that they will have to do with their property, for transactions to go through, for the testing.
It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens after July 1st. Do we know if the town of Dudley has accepted the new, oh God, I just lost him.
Is that the building-
Insulation,
Yeah,
new,
yeah, all the builders are talking about that, the
Yeah.
cost.
After July 1st, you can't build a house with fossil fuels if you've accepted the new code proposed by the state.
Did we do that?
That's what I just asked you.
Oh, I don't know. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
The towns are taking it because there's lots of carrots that the state's throwing at them. Building inspectors don't want it. Because, we lose power here all the time. You're gonna
Yeah.
have an electric generator? I mean, really, especially if you've got a well.
I just think I've never seen anything like it. I've just seen so much stuff that comes up with houses now that never.
Joanne, we have
came
to build a
about.
house making the roof solar panel ready. We have to have an isolated 50 amp service plug for your EV car that less than 8% of the people have. It goes on
You
and
think that
on.
would be extra for the buyer to ask for?
No, it's code.
I know, but I'm saying something like that, you would think that,
Well,
The
only
homeowner
8% of the people have an EV.
Yeah.
And we're doing it for 100% of the houses?
I think it's gonna be an interesting time, really.
And wastewater management in a town that shall not be named, when your downspouts, water coming on down your gutters, you have to have a mini septic system.
My God.
$5,000 it costs. It's the most ridiculous thing.
wow.
Well, I think we're gonna come to a standstill pretty soon. I mean, we're already seeing a slowdown in the market in many areas, but I think these things are expenses that sellers don't realize, or people owning real estate, if they have not kept pace with their property for what seem to have been simple repairs, it will catch them all in the end. It's just,
Well,
it's out there.
the code is now, if you touch the wiring, you've got to bring it up to code. If you touch the plumbing, you've got to bring it up to current code. And you can't touch anything,
Unbelievable.
so.
Well, I just think it's interesting, and people better pay attention to what they own, because You'll
But
turn
where are
it
they
to
gonna
a-
go, Joanne? You know, the vacancy rate is less than 2%.
Well, the other part being is getting people to do work, to,
Well,
even
yeah.
to keep up with the pace of things you wanna do to your property.
Well, if you are watching on, the trade schools are now seeing, not the trade schools, but the trade colleges,
Yeah.
are seeing enrollment up 15%, colleges are only up 0.6%. So they're starting to push over to the trades, which is what we need so badly.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Anyways,
Okay, well,
do we have to, okay,
I make a motion to adjourn the public meeting.
Second.
unanimous, vote to convene into executive session under MGL Chapter 30A and 21A7 to comply with or act under the authority of any general or special or federal grant and aid requirement, discussion of applications for tax abatements and/or exemptions, including any necessary votes pursuant to GL 59 and 60 and/or GL 214 and 1B as applicable. Are we going into executive session?
Yes.
We are, okay.
All right, Joanne Simzak, aye.
Dave Durgan, aye?
Conrad Allen, aye.
Did anybody second?
No,
Nobody seconded the vote.
nobody seconded it?
Second.
He seconded it.
Okay.
Do we need to vote again?
Nope.
All right, and we have to vote to not to reconvene into regular session? Or is that what we just did?
I think that's what we just,
Okay.
Yes, you did.
okay.
Okay, we're all done.